What's going on, guys and gals? Dragon back again from our Duel Links content video, and today we are jumping in with Element Sabers. They were using Element Sabers, and we're a little bit late to this kind of guys, because these guys have been out for like a few weeks now since the main box came out or whatever. But that's fine. We're gonna jump in with these guys today, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. But first things first, a couple things I want to address. Obviously, videos have obviously been spotty. I get that. I'm really pissed, I guess you could say. I'm gonna just say pissed. I'm pissed off. I've been kind of spotty because we did have that week straight of vids, and then I got one vid out last week. It's tough, I think. Honestly, I'm kind of slowing down on the whole vids thing, not on the whole vids, but on the whole decks that I have to build. Like, I'm running pretty low on kind of different decks that I can build because I don't have the cards for certain decks. I still have other decks in the works. Like, I still got stuff common to you guys' YouTube screens or whatever, but yeah, I'm struggling a little bit here. That's why last week I only had that one rebirth video, because it's all I've got. Also been dealing with the mic issues as well. If you watched last video and maybe a couple before that, it just kept cutting out. So recently, because I told you the whole problems with my PC, and I upgraded my motherboard, and it's kind of, I've upgraded the motherboard and the whole, now my sound card and everything like that is all messed up. Because of it, mic settings have all changed, but I seem to have fixed. I just lowered my noise gate in my OBS, if you know what any of this is, by the way. But I've lowered that, and hopefully it's fine now. It might be a little bit lower on volume, but I can raise it in Sony Vegas anyway. But yeah, that's all the fourth wall breaking stuff aside, and not that you care about any of that. We're gonna jump in with today's deck, but I still got vids. I'm not giving up. I'm still going strong. We are not giving up. Obviously, it's never happening. But today we're going to jump in with the deck now. So for the deck that we got rocking, we got Windrose the Element Lord, Pyrex the Element Lord, 2 Element Saber Molahu, 2 Element Sabers Lapulia. These are the ones that test my vocabulary. Element Saber Mallow, Element Saber Aina. Jesus, I hate this. Element Saber Makani, 3 Element Saber, or 3 Pals of the Element Lords, 2 Demises of the Lands, and 3 Element Trainings. Now, Element Sabers are cool as hell. We're going to be using Light and Dark. We're going to be using this deck before the ban list, before the skill changes and the ban list hits, before everything like that hits. So that's kind of nice. We're still using pre-nerfed Light and Dark, so I hope we can use it today. But yeah, so Element Sabers are interesting bunch of cards. They're all about changing their attributes in the grave, basically to fit in with Pyrex and Windrose. But they are really cool. I don't quite fully understand them yet, so I'm just going to give the crash course of the kind of knowledge that I have with these guys. They basically change their element or their attributes in the grave to suit, the big boys. Obviously, the whole main purpose of the goal isn't to get out the big boy, but the big boy is there if you need it. And also with the likes of Palace and Lords, if you change their attributes, they gain different. You gain 200 attack, 200 dish attack equal to the different attributes in your graveyard. So if they all have different attributes, you're gaining more and more attack. So yeah, Molu, which is the big boy, or the main Element Saber, the main front runner. On turn 1, you can set one element. You also, that's set nature to the grave. You can set one Element Saber monster from your hand to the graveyard to target one base-up monster on the field. Change it to face-down defense position, which is really nice. Once per turn, this card is in the graveyard. You can declare one attribute. This card in the graveyard becomes that attribute. They all have that secondary effect. And then we have Element Saber Lapulia, which is going to be one of the main cards you need because it's your spell and trap stopper. Once per turn, when a spell trap is activated, quick effect, you can send one Element Saber monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. And then obviously once per turn, blah blah. And then you have Element Saber Mallow, which once per turn you can send one Element Saber monster from your hand to the graveyard, send one Element Saber or Element Lord monster to the from your deck to the graveyard. So you can get an Element Saber from your hand, and then you can send one from your deck to the grave. So that's 400 attack point boost there as well for Palace, which is going to be nice. And then once per turn, blah blah blah. And then we have Aina. Once per turn, you can send one Element Saber monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target one Element Saber monster, except her or an Element Lord that has been properly summoned in your graveyard. Special summon it, ignoring its summoning condition. So I think you have to summon it first. So like if the likes of this guy, you can set one Element Saber from your hand. No, I don't know how that works quite yet. I don't fully understand it. Once per turn, yeah. And then you have Makani, which is also going to be a nice core card to have because it's your searcher for your field spell. Once per turn, you can send one element saber monster from your deck to the graveyard. Add one element saber or element lord. I think you can add a palace of element lords to your hand with that. So, because it is palace of the element lords, I know it's lords, but it still thinks it's an element lord card. I think I haven't really messed around with these yet, so this is kind of beginning new for us. And then palace of the element lord. All monsters control. Attack you with different attributes. Once per turn, you can add one element saber monster from your deck to your hand, but skip your battle phase, which is of a no-go, which could be fine. Once per turn, even if this card leaves it, once per turn, if an element saber monster in your hand or field would send a card from your hand to the graveyard to activate an effect, you can send that many element sabers from your deck to the graveyard. So the card that sends one from the hand and then one from the deck, you can send two from the deck. Pretty cool. I like it. And then element training, which protects palace. Your opponent cannot target palace with you control with card effects. Also cannot be destroyed by card effects as well. So you can't touch it, it's untouchable. Except this guy, or except element training. Once per turn, you contribute one monster, special summon one element saber monster from your deck with a different original attribute than that monster. You can send this card from the field to the graveyard, discard your entire hand, then add element lord monsters from your graveyard to your hand, equal to the number of cards discarded. So, and also demise, activate when your opponent special summons a monster, select one field spell from your deck, activate it, so, for palace. So yeah. Kind of not really big brainy per se, but it is a lot to cover, and I'm kind of trying to jumble everything together, but hopefully we can do well today. So we're going to go ahead and jump in with the first duel. Long intro aside. Okay, so let's go with the first duel. I'm sorry about that little long intro, but I had to cover. I feel like I had to cover everything. I know you guys have probably seen it, but that recap or whatever is more kind of for me because I haven't really messed around with element sabers that much that I need a little bit of help. So we got Burn. This guy literally, his name is Burn. Is he gonna play Burn deck? I don't know. But yeah, I haven't messed around with them too much, but we're gonna try them today. I feel like they could be pretty good, and it's pretty nice. Okay, so this is like a garbage hand actually. I was trying to get someone element saber from your hand to the graveyard, then Dario and element saber. Oh yeah, I can't do that though. I'm just gonna set this then. God, this is the worst opening hand I've ever seen. How do I open up with my two element lords? I don't get that. I don't understand that. Like, come on, man. Oh, fusion parasite. It's a burn deck. It's actually a burn deck. He's farming for skills. He's farming for skills. It's an interesting way to kick things off, I guess. Okay. It's weird. Okay. I guess it's interesting, to say the least. Don't really know what to say about that per se. That's kind of weird. Why would you do that in ranked duels though? Go into casual duels. It's usually called burn. Yeah, it's a burn deck. It's a burn. You're burning your own life points. Okay. Alright, boys, we're gonna jump in with the second duel here after a really strange first duel. Yeah, we're gonna jump on the second one. I think I'm slowly getting a better understanding anyway of how these guys work. Tricky to they're tricky to understand at first. Once you kind of understand them, they're pretty easy, pretty straightforward deck. Yeah, I get it. Okay, this is a good hand. This is a real good hand actually. This is a great hand. I like this hand. Okay. The field spell is going to be real nice. Retro Dragon. What a back row. Power of Guardians. Jesus Christ. Okay. Not a fan of that. You know what? Let's do this. Here's what we do. We're going to put this back in the deck. We're going to grab ourselves. Malo. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're gonna use Element Lords, and we're gonna send a card to the grave. Let's send you. Doesn't really matter who we send. And we'll change this over. And boom. We could do that, but we're not going to, so we're just gonna go in here. We're gonna swing in. Boom. We're gonna swing into that. Okay. The great thing about Motherhood, though, and that I realized a few seconds ago, is that to change a monster to defense position, it's a quick effect. I was thinking that I didn't really, for some reason I skipped over the fact that it's a quick effect. I was like, changing your opponent's monsters over defense position, that's whatever, who cares, you know what I mean? But it's actually good because it's a quick effect, which is insane, and which is cool. So yeah, he can go for the Red Eyes Fusion or whatever, but we can change him over before he equips a card, I guess you could say. And we should be able to buff. It's got what, 2400 defense. We should be able to buff our boys for that. Okay, go into the battle phase. We're gonna use Palace of the Element Lords. So we'll do that. Currently 2300. We're almost over. Next turn we'll have enough. Not a palace. We're gonna summon. Oh, see my issue. Here is I want to summon Lapalia, whatever. But then I need to send a card. I don't want to flip over my own. I don't want to flip him back over into attack position. That would be stupid. You know what? Screw it. Just summon Lapalia. You know what? Here's what we do. Use the effective palace. Use the effective palace. We're gonna flip our own monster over, right? This could be real tricky, but we're gonna flip over our own monster, and we're gonna swing in, and that gets the job done. That gets the job done. Now, granted, this could be a Red Eye Spirit. Yeah, which is fine. Actually, that's fine. Red Eye Spirit is fine as long as we still have, our element Malo. We should be fine. We should be fine. Kind of wish I had this, defense position or attack position so we can negate spells, but that's okay. That's honestly okay. Sorry for the dogs barking in the background if you do hear it. And then we can just do this again and send a card to the grave. We're running low on elementsabers though, so we need to get a move on. If we want to win, we need to get a move on. If we want to win, we need to get a move on. We do have 2 in our hand though, so that's fine. Well, 1 in our hand because we're gonna normal summon 1. So I think we've got the win. I think we have the win now in the bag, regardless of what this card is. I think it could be Return of Red Eyes. Which could be kind of fine. I think we got this win though. Yep. We had the win in the bag. We actually had the win in the bag there, which was really, really nice. And yeah, that's good. And it's gonna jump in with the 3rd duel. Technically 2nd duel since the proper 2nd duel. But that was good. So I'm slowly getting the understanding of Element Lords. So far, they are pretty fun. I like them. Alright guys, we're gonna go jump in with the 3rd duel. Technically 2nd, you might as well say. I don't know. Cause like... Now, first duel didn't really count. We got a burning guy. Our guy that was just burning, but it's fine. Let's go 3rd one though, and see if we can. Thanks. So we went from a regular Kaiba or Dark Side Dimensions Kaiba to a regular Kaiba to Dual World Kaiba. So that's cool. Heavy starter, but we are going first. When you'll gain a rank. That's tough. I don't know what I could do there or not. This is okay. This is actually okay. This is not a bad hand. I'm gonna hard summon this. My turn. That's what we're gonna do because we have Palace to or Element Training, sorry, to change Lapolia. I think it's Lapolia, right? That's right. I don't know. Napola? No, I don't know. I don't know. But we can change him for another monster, for an element saber, if we need to. So that's gonna be really nice. Which is actually gonna be really, really nice. I'm just gonna go for polymerization. No, I'm not a fan. I'm not actually a fan of that. Sorry. I'm not a fan of the whole polymerization thing. Granted, if you have a second one, it could suck. Like major artisan or Arisian. Words are hard. Opponent control. This card's tributed. Whatever. And that's fine. Face down card. We're gonna element training. Use this effect now. Can I activate that secondary effect? Tribute. Who are we gonna go for though? We're currently. Can't. See, my only downside is, can I go for Molihu and then activate Molihu's effect? Or will he just end his turn and be like done with it? I'm gonna crash. Okay. That's fine. Hey, you look like the Element Lord. Well, I got 3 monsters in grave. It's 5 monsters is what we need. Alright, so let's do this. Does it matter who we send? And who are we gonna add to our hand? I think an Lapolia will be really nice for us. I think we can win here actually, hang on. When this card special summons draw spell, traps your opponent's controls. And how much we got now? We got 4 engrave and we can still element training. So let's do this then. Once per turn you can tribute. Let's tribute you. That's for Lapolia. So that's going to negate that in case we need to. And we're going to change everybody to. He might. I wonder will he surrender here? Wind. That's fine. Wind. Everybody's attack is just dipping. It's funny. Wind. I'm sorry, Lapolia. Graveyard. Cause you're already wind. And bada bing, bada boom. Realist dudes in the freaking room. And it was double cyclone. And then yeet, and then yeet. I could have got the win there actually, but it kind of didn't because I didn't realize that Lapolia's effect or attack would drop tremendously. These scoops. Let's go. Windrose the Element Lord. That's the first time I've actually used that card. The first ever time I've used it. Which is kind of funny. And we get the Plat 5 rank up match. How good is that, dude? Like, how amazing is that? Jeff Batista, that's interesting heavy starter. Okay, whatever. We're going to jump in for one more duel, I think. Okay, so let's go in for one more, the 5th and final duel, 4th and final duel, let's say, because the first one doesn't count. But yes, do one more. I think this is a really good deck. Superhero. This is a really good deck. I really like it a lot. So I got a Yugimoto, so we got a Exodia maybe in our hands, potentially here. We're going first again, which is okay. No Exodia. It's not actually not bad because we do have We have searchers for stuff. Oh, I forgot to activate thing. And to answer my question about this adding the field spell, it doesn't. It actually doesn't add the field spell, it just adds element lord. I thought it could. I thought it did. I mistake that, but that's fine. It's Cookie Marrow. Okay. This card is struck by battle and sent to the graveyard. That's fine then. Let's just. I think we can get a quick and easy win here. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. So we're gonna trigger this, and then we're gonna grab ourselves Molahu. Because he's gonna be the big boy. We don't have the field spell though, so that sucks. I was hoping we draw the field spell. Once turn you can send one. Send one. Okay, let's do this then. So yeah, no field spell searcher. That's okay. Shoot for big boy. So we have. Maybe we should have big boy. Let's add a big boy to our hand actually. Let's take a look at our grave right now. 2, 4, 5. I think we should. Let's do this. Boom. And go for another Molahu. Or Lapulia. Could stop aggro. Let's do Lapulia. I know we're gonna take. We're gonna do less damage. We'll do less damage against him. Which is fine. Way less damage, but that's okay. Because I don't want him activating any of this iron. There's this Cookie Mirror stuff. And then we'll, boom, swing in like that. And then we'll end our turn. And put this on. The downside is we have one of two options here. We can use Lapulia to stop a Flower Trap, or we can use Molahu to switch a monster. Because you don't have the field spell, so we can't send it from the deck. The whole core card of this deck is pretty much the field spell. We don't have it, so. Oofy doofy. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Are both of these guys special summoned? Diamond Core, Cookie Mirror. I'm gonna go for Lapulia. I'm going for Lapulia. While that gets him engraven and stops his, stuff from being destroyed. It still stops stuff from being destroyed. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't want him getting anything off. I don't want him getting off anything crucial. Like the big boy. I don't want that happening. At all. So, yeah. He could scoop here, maybe. No, it's gonna activate that. That sucks. I'm allowed because I want to allow it once. Do I want to allow it once? Yeah, allow it once. I'll allow it once. And keep the field spell for. See, the problem is, if I change this for a special summon monster, he can go ahead and do it again. It's gonna go title points, but he can't do it during his thing. So, it's battle. So we're gonna activate Element Lord. Let's not grab Molahu, let's grab you and put you in the fence position and save on life points. And then we can go for Windrose during our next turn. He can do that though, right? Yeah. Ooh, actually, when this card special means you can target one monster your opponent which will destroy and do both players take damage equal to half. That could still work, because then we can just win then. Alright. Already fire. Maybe he'll leave from this. Who knows? Yeah, how many have we done? Let's just check our thing. We have 1, 2, 3. It should. Our pyro will prompt anyway. Our pyrex will prompt anyway to let him activate it. I think. There we go. Special summon. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is cool. Okay, so eat, and then ow. But that's fine, because then we just win, and it's all good. It's all gravy, baby. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, boys. All right. Alright, cool. Oh, they were so fun. I had a lot of fun. I did not expect to enjoy elementsabers that much. I saw them at first, I was like, whatever. When they first came out of the box, I was like, whatever. I guess these are kind of cool. I did not expect to enjoy these guys as much as I did. I love them. They're great. They're really fun. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I'm sorry videos are spotty last week. I'm going to try. I'm not going to promise every day this week will be an upload. But I will try and promise you the fact, maybe not promise, but I will try give you guys hopefully a video up. Hopefully more than one video up this week. It's what I'm trying to say. But hopefully that gets you guys some videos up this week, and yeah, we can have some fun with it. So hope you guys enjoyed the vid. If you did, hit that like button. If you enjoyed, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, that is down below in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next vid. Peace.